Hi, Oktay. My name is Daphne. I'm the essay corrector here at IELTSpodcast.com, and we're going to be working together as you go through the course. I'm going to be helping you with corrections and feedback, which I hope will help you improve, give you confidence in your exam preparation. Do tell me your story. Have you done the exam before? What did you get? What's your grade? And what are you aiming for? So thank you for the first two essays. It's great. Should you put headings? Yes, please. It's helpful. And yes, you will have every single different type of essay as you go through the course. Okay, so yes, the magic still works. As you get more confident in the essays, you will probably adapt. The next essays, you're going to have a template. You'll probably adapt the template as you become more confident with it, and we'll go through this together. Yeah, so yes, you will have lots of different kinds of essay questions to answer. So the first one's here. Here we go. Schools. Should schools be more entertaining? This is an opinion essay. Okay. Schools are significant institutions for most countries. Yeah. Uh, yes, I would put all over the world, something a bit more general at the beginning, or there is no doubt that, or in every country in the world, schools are significant institutions, and their primary purpose, we can use this nice word here, primary purpose is to educate successful students with their own, with their own education style implemented. I would say by implementing their own education style. You're right, each country has its own style, doesn't it? So I put here, rather than with, I put here by implementing. I believe that more entertaining schools are preferable to or preferred by students over those, or are more entertaining more than. You can't put more entertaining more than. You put more entertaining or more preferable than those whose only goal or whose goal is only education. Okay, whose learning goal. Quite often I'm just going to be adding in adjectives because by adding in adjectives, you're showing the examiner great vocabulary. Also, you're developing the argument at the same time. This essay will analyse both issues and use examples. Good, nice. Firstly, school students. So school, just in general. School students who have more fun, who are, you want a relative clause here, who are having more fun while learning are very successful in exams. Now, fun is not a very high level kind of IELTS word, so you need to add more words to here to boost it. Having more fun, being stimulated and challenged, you could put here while learning, are very successful, are often more successful. I mean, you don't know that as a fact, so I would hedge, so we're just more tentative, are often very successful in exams. So these little words like that are quite important because you cannot prove this, okay? This is because the student's power of perception and comprehension is extremely open and receptive. Same word, but saying it again, like a bit of a higher level, as they're learning something by playing or having fun. Yeah, again, watch out for this word. It's not, yeah, you can choose alternatives. For instance, according to research carried out by the Turkish education minister, 90% of successful students studied. Okay, so successful and successful. Let's kind of avoid the repetition here. 90% of students with the highest grades had studied, we can use a past perfect in there, in schools offering an enjoyable and more diverse curriculum. Can you see what I'm trying to do here? I'm boosting the vocabulary here, and I'm just putting a few little different grammatical structures in there as well, just to show a nice range of grammar and complex sentences. Therefore, because of these accomplishments, students and their parents, I say both students and their parents, preferred, past tense this example, the schools, or prefer schools that implement a funny. Now, it's not funny, it's a more varied, more diverse, a more interesting curriculum to teach and educate their students. Now you need to show me what is special about it. Curriculum, including more sport, drama, and music. So don't fall into the trap of writing an essay which is just very general. Be specific. So what is going to be different? There's going to be more variety. There's going to be, these things are going to be added in, okay? So keep the essay with real, thinking about the real classroom and real examples. Secondly, most schools, not all, most schools are very disciplinary institutions, and their first target should only, okay, and now you're changing direction, okay? So be careful on firstly and secondly, because now you've changed direction. So it should be better on the one hand, on the other hand, or you should have here however, because, or usually most schools are very disciplinary and their first target should be to give a qualified education to the students. This is due to the fact that in the education system, studying hard is essential requirement for students who want to be successful. Good. Careful on successful the whole time, who want to pursue high-level careers, who want to go on to university or further education. Watch out just using this word, that's 3 or 4 times you've used it. Take, for example, during the last 5 years, just like, for example, during the last 5 years, the number of students preferring these schools has increased dramatically. Now, what kinds of schools? Highly focused, exam-driven or results-driven schools. So get me some adjectives in here. Has increased dramatically with equally good results. Therefore, most of the students who are enjoying discipline, traditional discipline maybe. Discipline, hard studying, want to go to the schools. Yes. Or maybe you want to go to such establishments, and then you don't need to kind of repeat this. To conclude from the examples and arguments given, I firmly believe that schools should pay attention to entertainment more. Again, find a way around this, to broadening the curriculum, to making the most of new technology or incorporating new technology into the working environment, the school day. Give me more examples on what you mean here. In the future, these schools that carry out entertaining education. So again, same problem. Tell me what you mean. Be more specific. Will be more attractive to students and produce with better results or something like that. But nice essay. You've got lots and lots of good stuff in here. So you can see what I'm trying to do is kind of improve your paragraphs by adding more information into them. Improve the vocabulary by just getting more vocabulary in there. But basically, you've got some nice ideas and that essay reads very well. So great start. Doing an enjoyable activity with a child. Okay. So raising a child by helping to improve is a tough subject, as known by most parents, and it's so important that how parents make a choice while developing their children. This sentence is a little bit hard for me to understand, okay? You can put something like, in today's world, most parents understand that in order to develop the most skills, children should be exposed to, should develop not only reading techniques but many other diverse techniques as well, or be involved in activities as well. Sorry, that's not really helping you. But this sentence is a little bit confused. In my opinion, compared to reading, doing an statement, okay, you can't repeat that because that's exactly what they've said in the question. You cannot use the words in the question. Yeah. So in my opinion, compared to reading, children who are involved in playing sport, music, or even computer games with their friends are able to develop a better skill set or a more diverse skill set. Full stop. It says here, well analysed, that's fine. Okay. Please make sure that you listen to Ben's little videos that go with this. Okay. Ben really talks you through kind of model essay for this when he's talking about children playing on PlayStations in the second paragraph, because this is quite short, yeah, and that he's talking about the benefits of PlayStations. So they're learning competitive skills, spatial skills, cognitive awareness. We need to think about the skills they're learning. So go back maybe and have a look at that video, which could help you. Firstly, doing an enjoyable activity. So tell me what. Don't just repeat this again. Triggers and encourages. Triggers and encourages a child to learn new things related to the issue. So make this real. Yeah. So doing an enjoyable activity. So visiting outdoor spaces or a town or an urban museum. So nice vocab again. I'm going to be giving a real, making this essay real. Triggers and encourages a child to learn new things related to this issue. Okay? This is because learning by doing practice. Okay, so you might want to include here because you're going to have practicing it. There's a more efficient way to develop better skills and creativity than just by reading. Okay, for example, so you need this because otherwise this essay doesn't really mean anything. You're not really giving me anything substantial enough. You need to give me something real in this essay. For example, recent studies held by Harvard have shown that. So studies, plural, have shown that information learned by students is more permanent and instructive while they're having fun. Okay. Yes. Okay. That's new information. New and sometimes difficult. So every time I add in a few little words here, I'm just explaining a little bit more what I mean, just developing, expanding this essay, making it a bit kind of broader. Therefore, while reading can increase a child's imagination, good, nice concession, well done, doing exercise allows it's not really getting information, allows for crucial and important skill building by touching and seeing. Okay, so I've put in that thing about you had exercise and I put in sport here. So this paragraph connects a bit better now, I hope you think. Secondly, doing that group activity. So let's avoid doing and avoid activity. Use your words, not their word. Can encourage a child to be more sociable than comparative. Yep, just reading in a permanent place, in a permanent and quiet place. Is due to the fact that children should make contact with others while making a physical activity. Okay, that children benefit from contact with their peer group, we can say, while being involved in, we don't make an activity, but you can be involved in sport or drama or music groups, something like that. Why? Because, develop this a bit more, because this builds team building, competitive, peer learning skills. Yeah. For instance, according to a survey, children who do activities in a group are more social than those who only concentrate on reading. Yeah, than just reading. You can't. That doesn't quite work. Than just reading. Yeah. Okay. Than those who focus on reading, or those who are yes, absolutely, are more social and extrovert. So again, it's just really this vocabulary we're just trying to build and expand this essay, because this how many words count are you on? Yeah, 282. Okay. I think you need to probably stretch to about 300, which you would do by doing this, and you've made a great start. It's just about giving a little bit more, just making it a bit more detail, yeah? To conclude from the examples and arguments given, even though reading has ample benefits for children, good, I like your concession, very important, that's lovely. I firmly agree that children should do enjoyable activities and spend their time with their peers, good. If children are more mobile, more healthy, and more mobile, healthier, and more skilled. So healthier, IER, and more skill generations will be raised. Excellent. Good. Nice conclusion there. Really good start. Well done. Really, really good. Look forward to reading your next essay. What we suggest you do now is make a note of the corrections, make a note of any new vocabulary I'm giving you, and then you can use those in your next essays. That will help you to improve. Well done.